Good morning and happy hump day. We've made it to the mid part of the week, and today is a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day, a wonderful Wednesday. So, good morning to all of you. My name is Dr. Natatu North, and I am the owner and therapist of Purpose Journey Counseling, LLC, in Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know why this morning. I just got some pep in my step this morning. I think I'm just really, really excited. I haven't even had any coffee yet, but I'm just really looking forward to today. So today is Wednesday, July the 20th, 2022, and today we are getting ready to share our Wednesday word. And yes, it is coming from the word. It's coming from the Bible. I think that's why I'm so excited this morning, because I was already reading this scripture earlier this week and I got really excited. So before we get started, this is going to be short. I've noticed these messages, they're supposed to be 5 minutes. They've been a little over 7. So let's give ourselves a little over 7. 7 is the number of completion. So maybe that's the reason why it's been 7 minutes. At least that's what I'm going to say this morning. But go ahead and follow, subscribe, and share. This is live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and I have to post the link on Instagram to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. I have to post the link on Instagram. So we're live. But go ahead and follow, subscribe, share, comment in the comments. It's been really nice actually going back after this has aired and reading comments. So today, our Wednesday word is coming from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11, just one verse. And it says, therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. I'll read it again. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. I really love that last part because we're already doing it. So I just want to start by saying, and this a lot of times is, I love hashtags. If you haven't noticed, I love hashtags. But one of the hashtags that I've been posting a lot of is we need each other, but we need each other in authentic relationships. On the last episode of hashtag from a Christian, hashtag from a therapist, we were talking about how we were created for relationship. We're supposed to have that horizontal relationship with others. And sometimes it's really difficult to be encouraging to other people. But what I find is oftentimes it's actually more difficult to feel encouraged. Sometimes we're looking for validation from other people. Sometimes we're looking for other people to say things to us or get us motivated or have us thinking that, we need each other in terms of the relationship. But sometimes that encouragement doesn't always come from other people. Sometimes we have to be able to encourage ourselves. But the Bible does teach us to encourage one another and build each other up. That means we're not tearing each other down. That means we're not looking for the faults in each other and just kind of dwelling on those things or pointing those little things out, that when one little thing happens, let me say this, let me say that. Sometimes it's just a smile. Sometimes it's just seeing someone and just smiling at them. The statement, you never know what someone is going through, is so true. You never know what someone is going through. And sometimes a simple smile, sometimes a simple good morning, sometimes a simple just, how are you doing? And actually listening to the response and giving the person the opportunity to really tell you, because sometimes we're expecting small talk, but sometimes the small talk actually turns into an actual conversation that could be helpful for that person, that you actually took the time to ask how they were doing, and also for you as well. Those words and those exchanges that we have with each other on a daily basis are so pivotal in our lives. We've talked about gratitude this week. We've talked about protecting our peace. And now we're talking about being an encouragement to someone else, speaking a positive word. Whether it's this scripture or it's just, hey, I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. I just want you to know, I see what you're doing. I'm just encouraging you to keep pushing. I'm just encouraging you to keep moving forward. I just want to encourage you to let you know that you're not by yourself, sis, bruh. You're not by yourself. You might feel like it sometimes. You might feel like there's no one in your corner. You may feel like, you're kind of doing this thing called life on your own. But I'm here to encourage you today, just as our scripture in First Thessalonians says. I want to encourage you this morning. I want to build you up this morning and just speak life over everything that you're trying to do, especially if you're out there trying to do the will of God, and you're trying to please him in what you do, and you really want to make God smile, and you really want to make God proud of you, that it's not about everybody else, but it's really just about him and what you're doing. I'm here to encourage you this morning that you can do it, you will do it, and you won't have to do it by yourself. I think that's why I'm just on 10 this morning. I'm so ready for this day and all that is to come, even with the challenges. I want to encourage you this morning. Let's continue to do this. Or if we haven't been doing it, let's start doing it. Let's start encouraging someone today instead of looking for those flaws. We talked about thinking about the negatives. It's so easy to point out the negatives. We talked about that on Monday. But instead of doing that, let's build each other up. Let's find the strengths in each other. Let's point those things out and say, you know what? I see that your bounce back game is strong. Like I've seen you do it before. So I know you're going to do it this time. So that's our word for today. What can you do to encourage someone? So if you're going to write in the comments today, what can you do to encourage someone? Or just put an encouraging word to everybody. Anybody who's going to read it. Social media is powerful. A lot of people will see it. Just post an encouraging word today. And my encouraging word for you today is, you got this. You got this. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in to Wednesday Word. We're going to have a great hump day. And as always, be loving, be kind. This is so fitting today. Be compassionate, be intentional. A little bit of these things go a very long way. Have a wonderful Wednesday and blessings and love.